In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your real estate license in Utah step by step. But first, why would you even want to get your Utah real estate license? I'm going to assume that you've already weighed the pros and cons of becoming a real estate agent and you've made the decision that that's what you want to do for your career. And if you have the luxury of choosing which state or which market you want to be a real estate agent in, why would you go with Utah out of all of the other states? Well, there's a couple really cool things about Utah. One is that they've seen 2% year-over-year population growth since 2017. What that means is more and more people are moving into this state, especially a lot of people from California. That makes about 16% of that total population gain. And with more and more people moving into this state, we're gonna need more houses, we're gonna need more buildings, and more people will be buying and selling real estate, which means we're gonna need more agents and there's gonna be a lot of business to go around. And the second reason why Utah is a great state to be in as a real estate agent is because home appreciation has been up over 20% the last year. And that's across the board. Some areas have seen as high as 30% appreciation. And if you have the choice, you're better off being in a booming real estate market than one that's just kind of sitting flat and isn't really doing much. Now, what are the steps to getting your Utah real estate license? Well, first up, you have to meet the statutory licensing requirements of honesty, integrity, truthfulness, reputation, and competency. All that really means is they want to make sure that you're someone who has good moral character. And one of the ways they're going to find that out is by having you fill out a questionnaire and also do a background check as part of your application, which I'm going to get to a bit later on in this video. And the second step is you have to be at least 18 years old. You can take the licensing course before you're 18 years old, but you cannot apply to get your real estate license until you're 18. And the third step is you have to have a high school diploma or the equivalent. So if you have a GED, that works as well. So those first three steps are pretty easy. Now the fourth step is to take 120 hours of certified pre-licensing education. That means you're gonna have to pay for a real estate course that has been approved by the Utah Division of Real Estate. And these courses can vary in terms of their total costs, but you can expect to pay about $300 to $600 for your course. And you can also find a lot of flexibility. You can take an online course if you want, or if you prefer, more of an old school method, you can do an in-person course to do all of your education. I myself chose to do the online course because I like that flexibility and I found that it was a bit cheaper and I really like to be able to study at 12 a.m. if I wanted to. And those 120 hours of education are going to be broken up into 13 different courses that you're going to be taking. You're going to have a course on ownership of real estate, on real estate brokerage and the law of agency, a course on contracts, and another course on property management. You're going to have a course on settlement, which is basically closing and how that all goes so that you understand closing disclosures. You'll have a course on federal taxation as well as valuation and appraisals. You'll also learn about new construction and have another course on math skills. And separately, you'll have another course on real estate finance, but don't get too worried. There's not a ton of math that you have to do in this course. And if you understand basic arithmetic, you'll be totally fine. They really just want to make sure you understand how to calculate down payments, closing costs, and those kinds of things. It's pretty simple. You'll also have a federal laws course, a Utah laws course, and then a testing and review course. So I know that was a lot of courses and it is quite a bit of education. It's one of the higher requirements in terms of the other states in America, but you will be pretty well versed in all of the terms and everything you need to know by the time you're through with this education. And the next step after taking and passing your course is you're gonna have to take the state and national real estate exams. And you're gonna have to do this at a testing center and it's gonna cost you about $59 to take this test. This test is administered by Pearson VUE, it's proctored, and really don't worry too much about this test. Don't psych yourself out about it, it's not too bad, and if you do fail, you can always take it again. Next, once you've finished and passed your exam, congratulations, you're gonna have to get all of your documents together and submit your application to become a real estate agent to the Utah Division of Real Estate. And with this application, you're gonna need a couple of different things. Number one, you're gonna need to pay $157 for them to process your application. You're also gonna need to have your education certificates from all of your courses that you passed from your licensing course. You're also gonna have to submit to a background check, get your fingerprints taken, and fill out the qualifying questionnaire. You're also gonna submit a salesperson application and a certificate of legal presence. And both of those documents will be provided to you by your testing center. This may seem like a lot of documents, but it's really not too bad. You then submit your application to the Utah Division of Real Estate. You wait a couple of days because, this is the government, they always make you wait. And then voila, as long as everything is good to go, you're gonna get your real estate license, you can choose your broker, and you can start selling houses. So all in, this is gonna cost you roughly $500 to $600 because you're gonna have your course, which roughly is gonna be about $345 if you find one that's online. You're gonna have your $59 test fee, your $157 application fee, and also you're probably gonna have to pay a $12 fingerprint fee at the testing center. So all in, you're gonna be spending about $573 $33 to get fully licensed in the state of Utah, but now you can make thousands and even millions of dollars selling real estate. So let me know what questions you have down below. I'm happy to answer them for you, and thanks for watching.